It's Friday, March 7th. All right, end of the week. You got Chico here with you. And we had some earnings yesterday. The market went down yesterday. It looks like the tariffs, are still are still hanging around, and Trump has not completely retracted from them. So yeah, it's unfortunate for the markets. But okay, let's talk about what happened. Broadcom here. Broadcom had reported earnings yesterday, and they did a really good job. They beat their earnings, and they're a large company, right? They're a large chip company. They make everything from stuff from iPhones to data centers to infrastructure to wireless, retail, you name it. And it is a very positive thing to hear that they're doing well. Um, I think some of the key highlights is they're making AI chips accelerators for hyperscalers, and so I think they picked up potentially some new business there, and so that's partially why uh, their earnings is viewed as being good, great, and I guess today the market is a little bit on the softer side. So in the after hours yesterday, they were up like 12% or what have you. They're only up 2% here. But anyways, Broadcom, great stock. Also, they got the VMware, and I think they're leveraging that after they acquired VMware to make money off selling VMware within their portfolio to their customers. So uh, anyways, yeah, I wanted to just talk about Broadcom and how the chip sector is doing well from at least for these guys, and they're a very large company with business in different sectors. So it's good to hear that, and I think they've trying to hold up the floor for the rest of the chip companies. Interestingly, here Hewlett Packard, I didn't listen to the earnings, but they looks like they missed, and they're going to be laying off people, basically cost reduction. I think like it was 2,000 or 2,500. So that was kind of I'm a little bit surprised to hear that. Yeah, but they said it was poor execution. Oh, here it is, 2,500 jobs. So not great. And then here's is server robotics. I talked a little bit about it yesterday. I'm not suggesting this one to buy the stock because I said it was high risk. I mean, if you want to do it, you can, and the not to play call options on it. But it's worthy to mention because I'm very interested in tech stocks, particularly like this one here. So they released earnings. They don't make a lot of money, so that wasn't really the key point. But the key point, I think, the good things that they said in their call was they launched in Miami, which we all know, and then in the earnings they said they were going to also add Atlanta at the end of the year. They were able to further reduce the cost of building their latest generation robots by 30%, which I thought was pretty good, and that matters to them for profitability. Um, Very much so. And because they were able to sell some shares earlier this year when their stock was flying high, they have like 120 some million cash now, and they don't need to have finance in the future. So that helps them become more efficient in not being able to take debt and pay interest. So that was pretty good. And they talked a little bit about AI models and collecting data. And so they've been doing it for quite some time. They have a lot of data, and it seems like it makes it easier. If I'm not mistaken, it's something about being easier to acquire more data to train their models and make their models better. So, in the call, it was really good. So I think I don't know why some people are just selling off because they want to jump ship and move on to something that's more hot. But hey, that call was good. I mean, um, if but the thing is to value the stock. They have almost like their revenue is like 1.8 million for uh, for 2024, and you can see their market cap is almost like it's 378 million as we speak right now. So that's pretty high, when you don't have any revenues. But it's all about speculation about their future, their technology, and how much money they can make. But anyways, they're exceeding, or they're on track, and they I wouldn't say exceeding expectations, but they're doing all the right things, and there's no really like they're not really dropping the ball anywhere. So food for thought. All right, let's move to Tesla. Tesla was the one that we made a play yesterday. I was talking about. So I opened a position, got it at 271 to make a cover call. Again, you got to decide if you want to do a cover call or a naked call. I'm just simplifying it, doing cover calls. So I'm not really interested in the ups and downs on the stock price here. But what I'm interested in is making money off selling the contract, which I did sell one contract, sold it at 320, and the stock is down today, just like with a whole bunch of other stocks, or yesterday at least, and today. And so, yeah, the contracts is 8.5 cents right now. We sold at 320. So if all goes well, we'll be making close to $320 today if it doesn't go into the money. Let me pull out the chart right now. Yeah, here we are. You can see. Yeah, it's the strike price was I think was 280 or something like that. 280, that's right, 280. So our contracts were 280. So we're sitting good for this, but you never know. Yeah, markets could surge at the end of the day, but given all these tariffs, like I said last week, I would expect it to stay where it's at, going sideways, not really getting hot. But heck, last week, for whatever reason, there was some enthusiasm and the stocks near the end of the day in the last few hours did surge. So you never know. But anyways, yeah, you can see most of the chips here in my watch list are in the green today. I mean, they're still down for the week, but it's they're holding up, I guess, thanks to AVGO. Anyways, okay, so that's it for this week. I think we've had 2 successful trades, assuming Tesla goes through. We made money off CrowdStrike, and we made money off, and hope to make money off Tesla, a good amount of money. And we'll do a weekly recap, and look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you have a good day. Catch you next time.